woman named Anna noticed something horrifying. A roadside pond suddenly began boiling as if it were on a stove. Before she could make sense of it, deep cracks snaked across the asphalt. One fisher crept toward a traffic cop, and within seconds, a massive sinkhole opened beneath him, swallowing him whole. The hole didn't stop there. It rapidly expanded, devouring everything in its path. Panic erupted in the streets as people scrambled to escape. Anna, overwhelmed by fear, slammed her car into reverse, but traffic was completely gridlocked. Realizing they couldn't drive away, she grabbed her 2 children and fled on foot. As they ran, Anna's young son was accidentally knocked over by a fleeing crowd. He fell hard and cried out in pain. Anna, torn between her children, told her daughter to keep running while she turned back for her son. But before she could reach him, the ever-growing sinkhole swallowed him. Frozen in shock and grief, Anna barely noticed as the ground beneath her began to crumble. The expanding pit reached her, and just as she was about to fall, a hand grabbed her. It was her daughter, who had run back to save her, but her daughter wasn't strong enough to pull her up. With the ground continuing to collapse, Anna realized the longer she held on, the more danger her daughter was in. Through tears, Anna said a heartbreaking goodbye, releasing her daughter's hand and plummeting into the abyss. Anna fell through the darkness, but instead of hitting the bottom, she passed through an otherworldly green light and landed in a strange, untamed world. The sky above was marked by the same eerie green glow, now floating high above her. Confused but determined, Anna had only one goal: find her son. She tried calling him, but discovered there was no signal in this bizarre place. Undeterred, she began searching. Her attention was drawn to a plume of smoke rising from the forest, and she hurried toward it. To her relief and joy, she discovered a clearing where dozens of people, also swallowed by sinkholes, had gathered. Among them was her son. Overcome with emotion, Anna embraced him, grateful they had both survived. But their relief was short-lived. From the shadows of the forest emerged a massive wolf, 3 times the size of any ordinary predator. Its glowing eyes locked onto Anna and her son as it charged. Grabbing her son's hand, Anna ran as fast as she could. All around them, more wolves appeared, attacking the terrified survivors in the clearing. Screams echoed through the strange new world as people scattered, desperate to escape the monstrous predators. The nightmare was far from over, and for Anna, this dangerous new world was only the beginning of her fight for survival.